All I ever wanted was a bigger travel monitor. That's just what I'm hunting for, saving up my money for. It's not enough. 13-inch OLED, not enough. Take it up a couple notches, still not enough. 18-inch, 120 hertz, not enough. I'm just looking forward. Is somebody gonna do it? Even if I can't afford it, is somebody gonna do it? Is somebody gonna do it? Is somebody gonna do it?
Yo, what is up, my beautiful people? Somebody finally did it. Somebody finally did it. Look at this behemoth. This is the biggest portable monitor I've ever seen in my entire life. And today we're gonna talk about it. This is the Uperfect 24-inch portable monitor. Let's not waste any time. Let's talk about this thing. I am excited. This thing is massive. Let's get into it. Now, I have tried a lot of portable monitors, as you can see here, all with varying sizes, resolutions, and refresh rates. And when I tell you the monitor we're gonna look at today is massive, I really mean it. I've looked at large portable monitors like this one here, 17, 18 inches, but this thing we're about to look at today is something special. So let's put all these tiny portable monitors to the side and let's bring out the big dog. Check this out, you guys. Here it is. Here it is. It's so big, I gotta zoom out a little bit. Let me zoom on just a little bit so we get a little bit of perspective here. Here it is, you guys. This thing is massive. Now, before we get into it, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff, so I can keep bringing you more barely average dude content like this video here. So this is what I've been saving up for. I got a few dollars here. I've been saving up for a monitor like this because this one right here is special. Now, what is it? As I mentioned before, this is the Uperfect 24-inch monitor. I'll have a link in the description for the actual, the exact name. But this is the Uperfect 24-inch monitor. I just want to send a shout out to Uperfect for sending this massive thing over to test for you guys. Now, they didn't pay me to say anything good about this monitor. They sent it over, and there will be an affiliate link, so I do get a small percentage if you purchase through that link. But they didn't pay me to make this video specifically. But I just want to shout out them as a partial sponsor for this video. No, let me tell you about this monitor. What exactly is it? This is, of course, a 24-inch monitor, and I got my tape measure just so we could see in perspective how large this thing actually is. So we're gonna take this thing over. As you can see here, we are right at 24 inches here. As you can see, we're at 24 inches. This thing is no joke. It's not a a scam. We get the full 24 inches. That is 2 feet, you guys. That's 2 feet. Just for perspective, this is 1 foot or 12 inches. We have 2 of those, you guys. We have 2 feet. This monitor has 2 feet of screen. So yeah, we got the full 24 inches on this monitor here. Now, what else does this monitor have? This monitor is not just big, it is also high resolution and pretty fast. This is a 2560 by 1440, so 1440p monitor, and it is 165 hertz on the refresh rate. So that's right, this is a high refresh rate, high resolution monitor. It's not like a 1080p 60 monitor. No, you could do some actual gaming on this monitor here because it is 1440p and 165 hertz. Now, that's what it is. Now, let's talk about what you get when you actually get this monitor. So you get a few things in the box here. Here's everything you get in the package. You do get a mini HDMI. It's an HDMI cable here. So we got a mini HDMI on one side and full-size HDMI on the other side. Connect all your regular HDMI devices with that. And we get a USB-C cable. This cable is going to allow you to get what you call data or display and power. So this is like a regular USB-C cable that you can connect to all your USB-C devices like laptops, handhelds, anything that supports USB-C display out. And then you get another one of those. So we actually have 2 of those cables, which is great to see. So you can get one for charging, or one for power, and one for display. So that is good to see. And then we also have a 45-watt charger. Now, it's 45 watts, which is more than the average portable monitor because this is not the average portable monitor. This is the most power I've seen come with a portable monitor because this thing does, need more power than the average monitor. I would say it needs around 15 to 18 watts power. So it is pulling quite a bit amount of power when you go to that full resolution and full refresh rate. So here's what you get in the box: 45-watt charger. You're gonna get HDMI to mini HDMI, and then you get 2 USB-C cables to connect to your USB-C devices. And also, what else you get? you also get a stand. There's a stand built onto this thing. I know it's pretty big here, but you can see it is a metal stand. It is fully adjustable. I gotta zoom on again, you guys. This thing is really pushing my camera to its limits here. Let me zoom on a bit. Here you can see we have a metal stand that's gonna allow you to put this thing at a various amount of angles. So you can put this at any angle you want up until you get to a certain point where it gets too heavy and then it falls down. So I would say maybe a 45-degree angle is probably the steepest angle you can go without the weight, causing it to fall down. So I think right here is kind of the steepest angle before it starts giving in to gravity. Now, what can this thing do? It's a portable monitor, it's big, it's fast, but what can it do? This thing can connect to all your devices, like I said, with just that single USB-C cable, or it can connect to any device with an HDMI, and it can also connect to your laptop, your desktop, your game console. It can connect to pretty much any device with USB-C or HDMI video out, and that's pretty much 99.9% of the devices that are on the market today. Let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it. Let's plug this thing up to some devices and play some games, you guys. I said it was a gaming monitor. We got the 165 hertz. Let's put this thing to the test and play some games. Let's do it. Okay, so here we are for the full setup here for gaming. I have my little mouse and keyboard here. This is coming through the USB-C dongle here. I'll try to find a link for this. I'll leave it in the description if you want to check that out. I'm even getting the audio from the game out of the 3.5mm headphone jack on the side. I didn't mention that, but it does have a headphone jack, and that's actually going into my little mic receiver here, straight into the camera. So let's play some games, you guys. Now, this monitor is 165 hertz, but a game like Returnal is not going to hit 165 hertz, and I am actually playing this at 1080p rather than the full 1440p, because this game playing on a handheld device at 1440p is a very tough ask here. So it's not something that you are gonna want to do in a game like this. But for indie games, as you'll see coming up, you can play at the full 1440p, but I just want to show you guys playing on a AAA style game here. We are still able to play this here at 1080p, and it still looks good. Look at the lighting, the character, the textures. This is a good looking monitor here. I have no complaints, even when playing at 1080p, which is not the native resolution on this device here. But yeah, it looks good. I have no complaints with this thing, you guys. Okay, so let's get into the next game, you guys, and I can show you this thing at its full capabilities here. All right, check it out, you guys. We are now playing on the Steam Deck OLED, and we're playing at the full 1440p, 165 hertz. But we're getting over 100 FPS here, around 120, but it still looks good. Colors are great, as you can see here. The colors are looking amazing, very punchy colors here, and that matte screen makes everything look amazing. No glares or anything like that, so pretty nice here. I'm playing this game because it is very fast paced. You can get a sense of how the screen looks. Now, this video is only at 60 FPS, of course, on YouTube, but I can tell you in person, this thing looks very responsive, feels good, looks great. I have no complaints playing this game here, even though it's not even like a locked 165 hertz. I'm getting anywhere from like 100 to 120. It still feels good. I'm not noticing like any stutter or anything like that. Now, this display doesn't have VRR, I believe, but still feels great, and playing this feels smooth. I have no real complaints here. Okay, so we have to play Cyberpunk 2077 on the biggest portable monitor ever. Check this out, we're playing at 1440p. We do have frame generation on, so that's helping us out a lot. Low settings, we're still getting around anywhere from 60, 65, 70 FPS here at 1440p low settings with frame generation. I wouldn't suggest that you play Cyberpunk at 1440p just so you can get a little bit higher FPS, but we are able to play this game at 1440p with this frame generation, which is very interesting to see. It does look pretty good here. I can definitely tell that we are upscaling quite a bit, but it looks still pretty decent on this monitor here. I just like the colors of this monitor, the brightness. It just has a very good looking image. As you can see in this city scene here in the day, very bright, very saturated. I haven't adjusted the saturation or anything like that to make it look any different. It's out of the box. This is how it looks. You can probably tweak it to make it look better. Someone just knocked me over, but you could definitely tweak it if you want, but it looks good. Colors are great, and it's a very fluid experience here playing Cyberpunk. So yeah, this monitor, I do like this monitor. It is very huge, as you can see here, compared to like the ROG Ally X here. This is a very large monitor here. This thing is absolutely huge here. Now this, when I say portable, it's not gonna be something you put into like a regular backpack or anything like that. You know, this is something that you're gonna wanna, maybe if you're taking it somewhere, put it in the box. The box does have a handle on it if you wanna take this thing somewhere. This thing is great. It does have, even on the back, it has the VESA mount holes on the back. As you can see here, it does have 4 VESA mount holes, so you can definitely put this up on like a stand somewhere like that. You can mount it to your desk, and this is going to be a very awesome monitor. I do like this because look how thin this is, you guys. You can put this on your desk. It's not going to take up much space. It's not very heavy. It does connect with a single cable here, so if you connect it to your laptop, you can connect it with a single cable, which is good. I just have this second cable just for power, because it does take a lot of energy if you want to get the full brightness. So I do recommend you plug it into like a power source if you want to get the full brightness out of this monitor here, especially if you're using a smaller battery powered device like a handheld. But if you plug it to like a laptop or even like a PC with just that USB-C, it will give you enough power to run this thing at full brightness. And yeah, I do recommend this if you're looking for like a monitor that is very large but still pretty portable. This may be the best one. Now it is pretty large, pretty huge. It's not gonna be for everyone, but if you have been looking for a portable monitor, there's a high resolution, high refresh rate, this may be the one for you. Very thin, very light. Throw this up on a desk or just move it around the office with you to different rooms. Put it up on the stand if you need to. And this thing is going to be a great addition to your setup here. You can just throw this on the stand and look. Now you have this on the stand, take it around, do whatever you need to do, take it from room to room, and it's going to be a great experience. I do highly recommend this monitor for those who are looking for the biggest portable monitor that they can find. This is the one to get. Like I said, I will leave a link to this in the description. I believe there is a discount code that will be attached to that link, so make sure you look in the description for a discount on this monitor here. I do get a small percentage of every purchase from that link, so shout out to everyone for keeping this channel alive and keeping the Barely Average Dude name going. But anyway, let me know what you think about this monitor in the comments down below. Is it too big? Is it not big enough? How big does it need to be? It's not enough. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of this this massive portable monitor here. Is it even portable? Let me know. I mean, I feel like not backpack portable, but it's definitely still more portable than a traditional monitor of this screen size, resolution, and refresh rate. So I am very impressed with this device, with this monitor here. But as always, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff, and I will come to you guys with another Barely Average Dude video. Look at this, you guys. We went from something like this all the way up to something like this. Look, it's about, I don't know, what is that, 4 times the size here? Look at this, you guys. It's not enough.